Hey guys, this is an introduction to the storybooks application. You can see I have this deployed to storybooks.tech, and what this is basically a small social network that's integrated with Google Auth or Google OAuth, so that you can log in with your Google account and you can create stories, and you can set them to either be public or private. You can set them to allow comments, so we have some simple comment functionality, and we can list stories by certain users. And we also have a dashboard where we can manage stories. So let's take a look. So this is the landing page or the welcome page, and we have another pop-out menu over here. And if you're not logged in, basically all you can do is log in, or you can view the public stories. Okay, so if we look at the public stories, you'll see we have a couple here, and each one has a title and a body, and it's connected to whatever user created that story. Okay, and this is the actual Google, this is from Google OAuth, this is their Google account, whatever avatar they're using. And if we click on read more, it'll show us that story. All right, so you do need to be logged in to comment. And if I give you an example of a post that has a comment, you'll see that we have a comment right here, and it puts the user's OAuth name and or Google name and icon there as well. It also has an image, the Google image for the author, and then it has a more from that user, and then you can click on that and you can see the stories just from that user. Same thing if you click on any of these. All right, so let's go ahead and log in. So I'm going to say log in with Google. Now I have multiple Google accounts, so I'm going to log in as the John Doe one here. And you can see I already have one story. This is my dashboard, and if I click edit, we can go ahead and we can edit. We can change the title. It can be public, private, or unpublished. If it's private, it's not going to show anywhere on the site. It's not going to show on the home page or on the user's page. And if you try to go to the URL, it's going to block. It's not going to let you unless, of course, you're that user. You can also choose to allow comments or not on your stories. All right, so if we go back to the dashboard, we can also delete our stories here. And if we go to the public stories, you'll see that any story that belongs to the logged in user will have an edit icon here. And if we go to the read more, they'll also have an edit icon here. Now notice that we now have a comment form because we're logged in. So I can go ahead and I can say great post and submit, and it'll leave that comment for that story. And this is actually my own story. So you can comment on your own stories. You can see it has my little Node.js avatar over here. And if I want to see more from this user, I can click that. Okay. And we just have a basic about page. Let's see. We also have a My Stories link, so you can see all your own stories. Oh, and to add a story, we have the little floating button down here. If we click that, we can add a story. So we'll say like, I don't know, my new app. We can set it to public, private, unpublished. We can set to allow comments, and we'll just say I just built an awesome app called Storybooks. And we'll go ahead and save that, and there we go. So now we have our app. And if it's our app, we can edit it from this page as well. So if I go back to public stories, there it is. Okay, it's going to be the first one. So it's going to be the most recent to the earliest. All right, guys, so that's going to be our application. Let's go ahead and get started.